Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is the Indie Game of the Week, Poltergeist, a pixelated horror, and thank you for watching. Poltergeist is a puzzle horror game, guys, but wait 1 second, 1 minute, Martyr. Wasn't this Indie Game of the Week a long time ago? Why, yes, it was, Invisible Person with Great Memory. Indeed, it was the Indie Game of the Week back when my channel first started, guys. The fine people at Glitchy Pixel gave me my first shot into indie games, guys, and now a year later they have released their final product, their completed game, on October 2014, which is why this is Indie Game of the Week again, because I want to share with you the finished product and show you how much it's improved. And to be honest with you, I have improved quite a bit here on my channel as far as video quality and sound quality, at least I think. You tell me. And I want to share that with you. And also the game's improved quite a bit, so I thought we'd check it out together. So let's get to it, guys. It was developed and published by the awesome people at Glitchy Pixel. You can go ahead and get Poltergeist on Steam for $7.99. It's also available on many other gaming sites, from Desura to Indie Game Stand to Humble Bundle. There will be links to all that delicious stuff in the description below, guys, and I highly suggest you to get this game, guys, because it's just simple, kind of pure fun. It's not, you know, it's not going to be rocking your moral compass or anything of the sorts, but it is just a simple, fun game, guys. It's really just easy to just pick up and play. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Poltergeist, in the game you play a ghost who's trying to get people out of this house. This house was originally owned by Henry B. Knight. He was basically built it, but after some tragedy and apparently installing a lot of windows, he decided, his wife died, and he basically decided to haunt the place forever and make sure that it would stay in his name, or will own it forever, basically. So let's get into the game here, guys. We'll start checking out options here. Really simplistic stuff here. You got some anti-aliasing going on. You got some VSync, got some shadows, sliders, all that good kind of stuff. Looks like multiple languages, so that's always nice. And we're gonna go ahead. I have played the tutorial, but I pretty much know what to do. It's not like the game's mechanics have changed all that much, but it's actually visually become a lot more pleasing to the eye, as it were. It still manages to maintain that adorable pixel nature to the entire game. You do have Steam achievements here. There's no Steam cards yet. I'm not sure if there will be. Hopefully that's something that might happen. There is cutscenes that have been introduced into the game, and I'm not really sure what these exactly are. I know there was a cutscene when I first started the game, but I'm not really sure what all these other cutscenes are, and I'm kind of looking forward to actually seeing them. So other than that, I'm kind of familiar with what Poltergeist is, but I've kind of been playing the new one kind of sparingly because I kind of want to experience it all together with you guys. So we're actually going to start this kind of all off together. We're going to start off at level 1 and see how this game has improved. So right here is already one of the cutscenes. At first, people didn't care. Brand new house, brand new life, and a mansion no less. Those old wives' tales about a ghost are just that. So this is already something different, giving a lot more narrative to just its kind of simplistic, you know, puzzle gameplay that added more to the game. But now you put it, there was something really odd about that mansion, Nobody felt comfortable. I wonder why. Perhaps because it was haunted. We can't skip this, of course, if we wanted to, but I've never seen these cutscenes before, so I'm kind of curious. I want to see it. Henry B. Knight made it clear no one would ever drive him out of his house, ever. Henry had to take matters into his own hands, or in his own hands, I guess I could say. Alright, so I think that's the first cutscene. Now we're kind of giving control of our powers, and this is, of course, if you've seen the first Indie Game of the Week video that I ever did, this all looks very familiar to you, but it does look really different. The graphics are a lot more crisper. The objects that we're going to be manipulating are a lot more fluid. You'll see kind of the way they shake. You can see the objects are more rendered in 3D, and I think this was made with the Unity engine, and you could really tell they really redid every asset really beautifully. So what's our objective here? Obviously, we have to scare the crap out of everybody, guys. And because this is level 1, it's not going to be really all that difficult. You see those little bubbles above their heads? That represents how terrified they are. So if they had 3 bubbles above their head, we'd have to scare them 3 times before they'd leave the house. On the bottom of the screen, we have my powers, which there is, it looks like about 8 powers or so. On the top left, the number of people we have to scare, and of course we can pause the game, restart the level all over again, and do things a different way if we wanted to. So let's go ahead and scare the crap out of this guy. And then he screams his little, pees his pants, and runs out of the building, terrified. We cleared the level, let's move on to the next one. And basically the thing is that the game becomes more difficult as you get deeper and deeper into the game, basically. You start having to lure people into certain areas. So for instance, let's lure this dog into this room. Matter of fact, I think this puzzle might be the same one we played last time. Let's go ahead and scare everybody into this room, matter of fact. Now that they're all in this room, let's scare the bejesus out of them. Oh yes. Oh yes, let's do this. Let's make it happen. Oh, Doggy's gonna pee himself. Doggy doesn't know what's going on. Doggy's gonna run for it. That's it. Doggy's gone. Poor Doggy. He pooped the carpet and left, guys. He just couldn't handle the terror. So as we proceed deeper and deeper into the game, we start needing to use our powers in unique ways to scare everybody. So for instance, we got a dog here and 2 people here. Now we got a power that allows us to kind of shake things. This power right here allows us to kind of like ring a bell and kind of distract people, bring them to that area. This power here basically allows us to grab an object from one room and throw it to the other. And the powers get more and more crazy as you move forward. Like you can possess items, you can create a black hole, whole sorts of crazy ghost-like crack, stuff that you can do. So let's go ahead. I think if we grab this and then toss it into this area, that's gonna freak everybody out in here. We'll shake that. Now they're off of those things. We'll shake that chair. That'll scare them. We'll have one last scare here that we can use on the dog, which we'll use to toss the table around. Really simplistic, by the way, as far as controls go. All you really are using is your keyboard and mouse. There is no controller support, but it doesn't really need it. To be honest with you, it's just a really simplistic, easy game to pick up and play, which is one thing I really love about this game, guys. It's just really easy to pick up and play. So now this is a witch, I do believe, and she has the power to kind of block some of my ghostly powers. So for instance, if I were to try to shake something in front of her, possess an object, kind of move it around, she would just zap it and prevent me from moving it. So I need to kind of counter her power by getting rid of her somehow. So let's go ahead and grab an object like this one, and we'll toss it into this area. And she got scared crapless by that. Alright, now we'll grab this object and toss it back into this room here. Now, had I not done it and tried to use my move powers around her, she would have just simply gotten rid of it. But that is how you kind of need to counter certain enemies in this game. I shouldn't call them enemies. I should say people who are inhabiting the house. Residents, as it were. Certain residents have certain powers that you just need to keep aware of, be watchful for, and learn how to kind of counteract them as you move forward into the game. So for instance, we got a situation here. How do we counteract this one? Okay, so we got a bell and then 2 objects to throw. Alright, so if we... Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the bell, summon her over there, because she's a special character. She's going to react to that first. I think this should work. Now, if I saw a piano getting tossed... Oh, she can counter that? Oh, she countered that, so that basically makes that kind of useless now. Okay, so we're going to restart. We'll press the pause button, we'll hit restart button. That's okay. I'm allowed to make mistakes. It's cool. Alright, so she can block those objects. And I could have clicked on her and realized that. I thought she would have the same power she did last time. But I guess she's changed things up, as it were. Alright, so what we'll do then is do this. Oh, but she's distracted. As you can see, those black bubbles right there above her means that she's completely unaware of things that are going on around her. So we need to kind of like wake her up. We need to snap her out of her distractedness before we can actually do anything to her. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, she didn't get scared by that. But now I can call her into that room there. And she should go investigate, I think, right? No? Maybe? Huh. This puzzle's a little bit more challenging than the last one. Alright, so we need to figure out the combination of how to get this done in. Let's see here. Let's call her in there. She can only block thrown objects. So we'll just shake this. She'll get terrified. Alright, and we'll shake this. She's gonna get terrified, and then we'll throw one object from this room into that room. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, flying chair! Good lord! Yeah, it's time to move out of this house, or burn it to the ground. So we completed that level. There we go. We figured it out. And as you kind of progress deeper and deeper into the game, you get a lot more levels. For instance, you unlocked a boss, Larry Zucchini. I'm kind of curious. I want to fight Larry Zucchini. Where's Larry Zucchini at? I'm not quite sure. But as you kind of start going through levels, and it feels like there's like about 15, let's see, what's the total number of levels here? 30, 45, 60 levels for you to play here. As you can see, you kind of start moving forward through the eras. So for instance, this is the classical era. We got the 80s. We got the modern era, and then we got the office area. And as you get deeper and deeper into the game, you're going to start getting access to more varied powers and start having to use your powers in kind of different ways to get rid of different people. So I'm going to curious. I want to see, let's hit 13. I want to move a little bit forward. Behold the great mage Zucchini. One of the biggest exposers of frauds in the world will prove that Henry B. Knight Ghost is fake. Be prepared. Oh, alright. Time to take him down. We got a boss battle coming on here. So yeah, guys, the game is just really charming. It still maintains its adorable graphics, of course. There is our boss. The only way to defeat a boss, by the way, is we need to get rid of everybody else in the house and then him. So this should be pretty interesting here. This is a boss level. Bosses cannot be scared until you leave them alone in the level. When this happens, you'll be granted a special power. Interesting. Alright, so we got 3 shakes, 2 tosses, and a bell. Alright. That witch is going to be a problem. She can block tosses. So, alright, so we got a bell. I'm thinking if I bell... Oh, the boss is going to react first to that. Okay, so that's not exactly something we want to do. Huh, okay, I'm going to restart. Alright, I know I've already made a mistake, so I'm going to see how we can figure this out here. We're going to start off with a shake. We're going to shake this thing. Wow, he Houdini'd his way into that room. Alright. Then we'll shake something in... Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to throw something from this room into this area. That's going to scare them and get a scare off in here. Now he's going to appear in there. Okay. We're going to shake something in here. Again, okay. So far, so good. Do the same thing. Now we got her by herself. I don't think we can have anything left to shake. Alright, so we almost got all of them out of there, but we still have that witch in here. And there's really nothing left to scare her with. Gosh dang it. Okay. So we didn't do that exactly correct. We got kind of an idea of how to get it done. But you get the idea of how you kind of need to start kind of playing with the powers in different ways to get everybody out of a particular room or level in this case. So let's change things up. This time, let's start with... So if I do that, will he just automatically block that? Let's see it here. I'm kind of curious. Will he just block that? I can't click on him, can I? I can click on her. Can I click on him? No, I cannot click on him. Okay, let's see what happens if I do this. Will he block it? No, he won't block it. He'll just move. Okay. I thought we had to avoid him. Alright. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and shake. Aha! There we go. Oh, he blocked it though. Okay, so he does have some abilities to block some powers. I see, okay. But he can't block all the powers. So like if I were to... Can I click on him now? Can I click? No, I can't click on him. Let's see. I can't only click on the witch. I wonder why I can't click on him. Maybe I can't because it's... Huh. Well. Alright, so we can figure this out here. Let's throw from something into this room. He seemingly can't stop that. Because he goes to the first room that got scared. Alright. Now we got each one of these guys down to 1. Let's go ahead and toss something from... Okay, we're going to shake something in this room here, I think. Cool. That's get rid of the dog and scare the crap out of her. Alright. Let's, I need to call everyone into this room somehow, but I can't do that. Or can, I see how to do this. I got this. There we go. And that takes care of everybody. Now he's by himself in the house. And that should give me access to one special power to get rid of him. Oh yeah! Call me a fraud, will you? Now you will feel my terror! Oh, he left. Okay. So that's how he defeated one of the bosses, guys. And you can see that they give you a lot of levels to play around with different kinds of powers, guys. There's definitely not a lack of levels, but he's coming back. We need to scare him more. Apparently he's not done. He still thinks, you know, I can beat this ghost. So it looks like we're going to have to beat him across several levels to get that done. And it looks like there's definitely many levels here. You have to at least complete at least 10 levels to unlock this era. Let's see if we can get that done really quickly. I don't think we're going to be able to, but I think this gives you a pretty good idea of what you're going to be expecting from this type of game, guys. We're just going to, I think we should just call everybody into this room here. Wait, how many objects are shaking there? 3? Yeah. Just call everybody in here. Just call them all. Yeah, everybody come on in here. And then we'll just scare all the bejesus out of you together. That's right. Run for your lives. The end of the world has arrived. And I'm here for your souls. Yeah, guys, so you can tell I really just enjoy this game. The aesthetics of it, the graphics, the way things look. It looks way better than it did before now. I really enjoy the 3D models. It all looks really cool. The way the objects interact, and you can see things when they shake, like a bookcase shakes, a bookcase I should say, things fall out of it, or your table moves, or whatever. It freaks everybody out. We got nothing but dogs and cats, or just dogs. What is with this house? It's like we just decided to move in the animals. We thought it would be better that way. But it's a really easy game to pick up and play, guys. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy the game. Musically, sound-wise, when the characters scream and run for terror, of course, it's freaking hilarious. Let's see if we can get as many people into one room. Oh, that did not work at all. That backfired for me. Let's try that again. Okay. And we want to scare people into a room with lots of objects to throw around. That's good, yes. Perfect. Now, I should be able to do this. Yes. Ah. You're scared. The puppies are scared. They don't know what to do. They're like, what's going on, man? I gotta act quick, because if I remember from last game, last time I did this, if you have that bell, you ring them in there, they will eventually leave that room. They won't stay in there forever. So you have to act fast. You have almost like a little bit of a time limit. So we completed that level again. As you can see, it's not too difficult, but as you get deeper into the game, they introduce bosses and characters that can block objects, or characters who are distracted. Aw, these poor characters are sleeping. You're so adorable. I'm gonna scare the bejesus out of them. Okay, so, let's... Who's that? Does she have powers? She does have powers. What is she, like a gypsy? Is that what she is? She's a friggin' gypsy? Great. Alright, so let's scare the bejesus out of her. Let's grab one object from this room and throw it in here. Alright, we're gonna continue to scare people this way. We're gonna toss objects into here. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm supposed to do here. So now they're scared, they're out of their beds. Good. We're gonna do that one more time. That guy runs out screaming. They're utterly terrified. We'll call her in here now. She'll go, what's going on over here? I don't know. And then bam, baby, they're all scared. Yes, run for your lives. Run, run. So guys, we're gonna leave the video that way, guys. Guys, Poltergeist is as good as I remember it was a year ago, guys. But it's just gotten better. It seems it's got more streamlined, it's got more the art's there. But the thing that has not changed is how amazingly fun this game is, guys. So to wrap up the video, guys, Glitchy Pixel delivered a really awesome game, guys. It's adorable, it's charming, it's a blast to play. I didn't run into any bugs while playing the game. The game is a labor of love, and it really is well put together, guys. The game has plenty of replay value as well, with all those different kinds of missions and, trying out different tactics and trying to take out the bosses in different ways. Also, the game is extremely family friendly, and it's just on time for Halloween, guys. So, it makes a great game to, gather up, play with the kids. Kids can play this game really easily. It's really easy to just pick up and play, guys. I obviously recommend this game. Glitchy Pixel are really good people, guys, and deserve your support. And who knows, maybe if we support them enough, they might make, Poltergeist 2, and how cool would that be? So big thanks to the developer, guys, for a chance to check out this game and trusting me to do a preview of their game a year ago and giving me my first shot into indie games. I just want to say personally thank you for supporting me back then when my channel first started, guys. And of course, thank you, the viewers, guys, because without you, I wouldn't still be doing this. Remember to subscribe and share, guys, and I'll keep bringing you awesome games, guys. Till next time, play more indie games.